of Elah, King Saul and his army gathered for battle against the Philistine army. However, neither army is aware of two shepherd boys on a nearby hillside who will become Israel's guardian warriors.
The young shepherds Abishai and Benaiah awakened late after a night filled with the sounds and smells of the nearby Philistine army. Their camp overlooked the valley of Elah below. The shepherds had faith that King Saul would soon defeat the invading Philistines.
Good morning, Benaiah.
Morning, Abishai.
Oh no, this sheep has been killed.
It was one of the old shepherd's flock. We need to tell him.
The story of the five begins on a hillside overlooking the valley of Elah. This valley was the location of the battle of David and Goliath. Today it is a popular tourist destination.
We found one of your sheep up by our camp. It was eaten by wolves.
We came as fast as we could.
Calm down, boys. I saw the wolves yesterday, and, well, I was afraid something like this might happen. I will handle them.
On the way here, we came across some of them.
We took care of them. We'll help you get rid of the rest.
Oh, thank you, boys, but I think it will be best for the two of you to return to Abishai's mother. She has been looking for you, huh? Something about, chores?
Abishai is described as one of David's mighty warriors. The Bible does not talk about his childhood.
Well, good morning, boys.
Good morning, Mother.
I've been waiting for you, Abishai. The sheep have been waiting for you, too. You know you were supposed to take them out at first light.
I'm sorry, Mother. We ran into some problems.
We had to talk to the old shepherd. We found one of his sheep.
I'm sure it is all very exciting, but you have responsibilities. I had to send your sister Ariella out with the flock this morning, and she is waiting for you. Please go and send her back to me. She has chores of her own.
Yes, Mother.
Benaiah is described as David's toughest warrior. The Bible does not talk about his childhood.
On their way to find Ariella, the boys heard the sounds of a struggle and came upon the old shepherd in a fight for his life with 3 Philistine soldiers.
I can't.
Thank you, boys. I guess I'm not as young as I used to be, hmm?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. There are other soldiers raiding your father's stores, Abishai.
What do we do?
We must stop them, of course. I will not be able to do it alone. I will need your help, but on one condition. That you never tell Abishai's mother.
Have you seen my sister Ariella? She was supposed to be with the flock.
Flock was in pain when I came across the soldiers. I heard them coming and ran off somewhere to hide, huh? I doubt she went very far.
Lions are referenced several times in the Bible. They were a common wild animal in Israel at the time of David. David killed at least one lion. The Valley of Elah was located in the lands owned by the tribe of Judah. Jesus was called the Lion of Judah. There is no mention in the Bible about Zariah having daughters. The character of Ariella was created to improve the story of 5. Benaiah went down in a pit on a snowy day and killed a lion. The Bible does not say how, when, or where he did this.
In a pit carved out of the floor of the cave, they came upon Abishai's sister. She was pushing and pulling at a large rock that had rolled under her foot. Not far from her was a large and menacing lion.
Abishai, help! I'm stuck!
Abishai, go to her and help her get free.
But the lion!
I will keep the lion busy. Now go!
Then you killed it. Then just saved your life. You need to stop being so reckless. Now go straight home, Ariella. Mother is worried sick about you. I can't believe you killed that lion, Ben. I thought we were all dead. My Uncle David killed a lion once. And a bear.
The next day,
And that's why arranging themselves on the slopes of Wadi El Gindi is best. The Philistines must cross not one, not two, but 3 streams before even attempting the ascent up the slope. Hey, that's my Uncle David! David! Where are you headed, Uncle?
I'm bringing food to my brothers serving in King Saul's army. Here, you two can help me carry it to them. It's not much further.
Today I defy Israel and your God. Send out a man and let us fight.
Why does Saul allow that man to blaspheme God?
Is your uncle really going to ask King Saul to accept the giant's challenge?
My men are saying that you want to fight the Philistine giant.
Yes.
Here, take my armor. You will need it.
I do not need your armor. God will protect me.
David picked up 5 smooth stones on his way to meet the giant Goliath. King Saul and the Israelite army had assembled in the valley of Elah. They pitched camp near Ephes Demim, between Succoth and Azekah. The Philistines occupied one hill, and the Israelites another, with the valley between them. Among the enemy soldiers, none was more terrifying than the champion from Gath, a giant Philistine named Goliath. He stood over 9 feet tall, and wore a bronze helmet on his head, and wore a coat of scale armor of bronze. On his legs he wore bronze greaves, and a bronze javelin was slung on his back. His spear shaft was like a weaver's rod, and its iron point weighed 15 pounds alone. His shield bearer went ahead of him. In King Saul's camp, Abishai and Benaiah found David exiting the king's tent.
David!
You're not gonna fight that Philistine, are you?
I am. The Lord is with me, and I will win.
David, wait!
You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied.
I ask for a man, and you send me a boy. Am I a dog that you come at me with a puny stick? Come here and meet your fate, little Israelites.
This day I will give the carcasses of the Philistine army to the birds and wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel.
David takes Goliath's own sword to deliver the killing blow. The Philistines ran when they saw that their champion was defeated. The men of Israel and Judah surged forward with a shout and pursued the Philistines all the way to the entrance of Gath.
That was amazing!
You did it. I can't believe you won.
The Lord delivered Israel a great victory today. I need you to go out into the Philistine camps and gather up all of the iron weapons and armor that you can. Keep what you find somewhere safe.
I know a cave that'll make a good hiding spot.
Many years have passed since David killed Goliath. David has become a fine military commander of King Saul. Abishai and Benaiah are now mighty warriors serving under David. They are becoming his trusted advisors. Abishai's younger brother, Joab, is a brilliant strategist that David often relies on for critical military planning. David commands 1,000 men, and his exploits have earned him acclaim throughout Israel. King Saul has long battled the Philistines, and the people sing his praises. But he has been in a foul mood lately, since the people have begun shouting for
David!
David is
Saul
coming!
has slain his thousands, and David his tens of thousands.
David will crush the Philistines.
Is that David?
He's so handsome!
Do you hear that, Ishbosheth?
Father, why do you let the people cheer for David? He is not the king. Why don't you get rid of him?
I've told you before, my son. I can't get rid of him.
Why not? You were anointed by God. You're the king. You can do whatever you want.
Yes, I am the king. I can do what I want. I am the king. Going somewhere?
What are you doing? You know King Saul wants me arrested. Go home.
We are coming with you, Uncle.
No one is being arrested tonight. Killed maybe, but not arrested.
That is my fear, Benaiah.
Oh, won't be any of us that dies. We're not letting anyone get near you tonight.
I cannot allow you to risk your lives for me.
Cannot allow. We have risked our lives for you countless times on the battlefield, as you have risked yours for us.
Like it or not, David, we are your men.
Thank you. But understand this, no killing. If we are discovered, so be it.
Whatever. Let's just not get caught.
Ariella, what are you doing here?
I am helping our uncle escape the madness of Saul. Why?
You cannot come with us. Go home.
Go home. Go home? I'm not 7 years old anymore, Abishai. You can't just send me home to Mother.
You cannot come with us. It's too dangerous.
Why? Because I am a woman?
You are my sister, and I cannot allow anything to happen to you.
Yet you can risk your life for David. I have that right also. Plus, I am the only chance you three have of sneaking out of here alive.
She is quite sneaky.
Hush. We don't want to attract any attention.
Yes, we need to be quieter.
Can you actually get us out of the city unseen?
Easily. Saul's guards bumble around like drunken fools. You just need to let me clear the path for you. Follow behind me and only move when I say so.
Ariella, at the first sign of trouble, I want you gone. Do not attempt to fight. Just flee.
Of course, Uncle.
Lead on, my lady.
Before the final incidents that caused David to leave, Saul had previously tried to kill David on at least 2 occasions. Once with a spear, and once by sending him to a hopeless battle.
Who's there?
Alert! Intruders!
You there, stop! They're armed!
Is that David?
You will not touch him.
Abishai, Benaiah, lower your weapons. We do not kill Israelites.
David, King Saul has ordered your arrest.
What?
Who are you?
My name is Eleazar. I am a soldier of Israel, and my commander is David, son of Jesse.
Eleazar is described as one of the 3, a special contingent of David's mighty warriors.
After escaping from King Saul, David, Abishai, and Benaiah fled into the wilderness south of Gibeah with their new friend Eleazar. Ariella returned to stay with her mother. It was in a cave that the teens Abishai and Benaiah had stockpiled iron weapons taken from the Philistines, and where a young Benaiah had once slain a lion on a snowy day. The men could not agree on the exact location of the cave entrance. Abishai and Benaiah bickered relentlessly.
I know it's just around this corner, to the left. I remember that tree there.
You've been saying that for hours now. I'm telling you, it's back the way we came. I will never forget the place I killed my first lion.
Please, you two. Can we just walk in silence for 5 minutes?
Thank you. My axe was getting a bit thirsty. I can't do that.
During Saul's kingship, the Philistines had iron weapons, but kept them from the Israelites. This would have made the Philistine weapons valuable booty.
I can't do that. I can't do that. Time to dull this blade a little, don't you think?
Hi, how are you?
The Philistines were notorious for taking foreigners captive to sell as slaves. Israelites were a favorite target of theirs. The man in the cage was Jashobeam, the Hakmonite. He explained that he had been overtaken in his sleep by Philistines while he traveled alone.
We have no key to open your cage, Hakmonite, nor do we possess an axe to free you.
Ha! That wouldn't sell as pathetic. Stand back, my friend, and I will free you.
With a mighty tug, Eleazar tore the cage door off.
Let's go.
Time to shine! Wise choice.
Let's crack some skulls.
For the glory of the Lord!
Jashobeam is described as the chief of the three, a special contingent of David's mighty warriors.
Wise choice.
Now is the moment.
Let's crack some skulls.
I thought you'd never ask.
Wise choice.
Watch me work.
Let's do this.
Time to dull this blade a little, don't you think?
Many people believe the Cave of Adullam was located near the southern edge of the Valley of Elah, where the Battle of David and Goliath occurred. There are several caves in that area.
I can't do that.
The Cave of Adullam and its area must have been large, since 400 men later joined David there. cave is sometimes translated as fortress. The cave of Adullam seems to have been David's headquarters for some period of time. He wrote at least Psalms 57 and 142 there.
Can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Although the Bible describes the fight between Benaiah and the giant Egyptian, it does not tell us why, when, or where it happened.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Finally, they found the cave and stockpile of weapons. With the Philistines was a giant man from Egypt named Shebitku. He was a ruthless mercenary, known for his skill with a spear. Now on this day, Shebitku mocked David and his men. He called them fools and cowards. He belittled God and declared him to be powerless. Benaiah became furious with the Egyptian and challenged him to single combat.
Come, behold the might of the Lord and meet your fate. I can't do that. 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 I can't do that.
While in danger, David sent his parents to safety under the protection of the king of Moab. David's ancestor, Ruth, was from Moab. This is the last we hear of David's parents.
David chose the cave of Adullam as his headquarters for himself and his growing number of men. He also brought his family here, fearing that Saul might make an attempt on their lives. Even though this is a time of peace, David's men train relentlessly. They know Saul and his soldiers are constantly hunting to find and kill David. The refugees lived off the land. They hunted deer, fished in the scarce streams, and gathered eggs from the occasional bird's nest. They lived in peace, but it was a short-lived peace. David spoke with an emissary from the foreign nation of Moab. He secured passage for his family to travel to Moab, where they could live under the protection of the Moabite king, Messah. The old shepherd brings troubling news to the cave of Adullam.
The Philistines are marching on Keilah. They will be there in a matter of days. The city is defenseless.
Where is Saul and his army? He is supposed to protect his people.
Saul is in his palace in Gibeah. It would take him at least a fortnight to respond.
And I doubt Saul cares enough to come even then.
David inquired of the Lord if he should go to Keilah and fight the Philistines. The Lord answered, "Yes. Go attack the Philistines. Save Keilah."
Gather the men. We march to Keilah immediately.
Finally, we can put all of this training to use.
The men, women, and children of Keilah need our protection. They will be slaughtered and enslaved. Saul will not protect them. He's too busy obsessing over me. We will defend our Israelite brothers. I inquired of the Lord, and he says victory is already ours. Joab, what are your thoughts on defending this city?
Greetings, little brother. What does David require of us?
Greetings to you and your men, Abishai. As you know, David commands the army in the field below. He asks that you and your men patrol the city walls and repel any Philistines that breach our defenses.
We were held back from the battle for patrol duty?
Bah! David believes it wise to protect the wall at all costs. I happen to agree with him.
The town of Keilah was located only a few miles south of the cave of Adullam.
Well done, soldier. What are you named?
I am named Shammah, son of Agi. You are David's mighty men, are you not?
Mighty men? I don't know about that. Eleazar, are you a mighty man?
As mighty as they come.
Greetings, Shammah. I am Abishai. And yes, we are David's men.
Then you have my gratitude. We would be overrun without your intervention.
We could use your assistance, pushing back these Philistine dogs. You're pretty handy with that sling.
I am God's servant. I come in his name, and the wicked will be destroyed by his might.
I can't do that. It looks like the local militia could use our help.
This incident occurred at the same time when Saul was first chasing David.
I can't do that.
Saving Keilah was David's first action to ingratiate himself with the local people and begin his national reputation as a defender of Israel.
I can't do that. 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 I can't do that.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Can't do that.
This is the first known time David formally inquired of God about which action to take. He did this through the ephod of Abiathar the priest, which was the modern-day equivalent of throwing yes-no dice.
I can't do that.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Even though David saved the town of Keilah from the Philistines, the people of Keilah were still going to turn David over to Saul. So David and his men left the city and continued fleeing from Saul.
I can't do that.
Saul thought David had entrapped himself in Keilah and was an easy target. Welcome, my friends. Welcome, my friends.
Hello there. What can I do for you? Now that the towers are secure, we should speak with Joab. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Even though David had saved Keilah, Saul was still the king and had a large army capable of destroying Keilah if they chose to shelter David.
How goes the battle outside?
We have a problem on our hands, Abishai. Someone has set fire to the keep. It must be extinguished. Who's your new friend?
This is Shammah, son of Aggi. Shammah, this is my brother Joab. He is a fine commander.
Greetings, Joab.
The battle fares well for David. It is almost over. The fire, however, was just started. Douse the fire and find those responsible.
Of course, Commander.
Shammah is described as one of the three, a special contingent of David's mighty warriors.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Can't do that. Can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
I understand. This is unfortunate. I will inform him. We are in your debt.
We can house our men in the storehouse. It could easily be converted into a barracks.
Glad you've agreed to stay here. The men are sick of that cave, and with a little polish, this city will be quite defensible.
Saul has learned of our presence here and is on his way.
We must get to work preparing the city's defenses immediately.
David prayed, Lord, God of Israel, I have heard that Saul is coming to Keilah. I fear he will destroy the town because of me. Will he come? Will the people of Keilah give me over to Saul? Lord God of Israel, I am your servant. Please protect my men and me. The Lord answered, Saul will come. David asked again, Will the people of Keilah give me and my men to Saul? The Lord answered, They will. So David and his men left Keilah. Later, Saul learned that they had escaped from the city, so he ordered his army home.
Any news of the Philistines?
Last I heard, Saul was fighting them in Azekah. Again.
And they still have Bethlehem under siege.
Ah, Bethlehem. How I miss that place.
This is a quiet place. How long have you been here?
Close to a year now, I think. Eleazar?
A little over a year.
David has 600 men now. I am pleased to be one of them. Saul does not seem to be dealing with the Philistines, so I am glad David is.
I am pleased also that you decided to come with us, Shammah. I was getting tired of only looking at this behemoth's ugly mug.
He has such a sweet face. What's not to love about it?
Give anything for a drink of water from the well of Bethlehem.
I would like to do something for him, for saving my city of Keilah.
I am also in David's debt.
What do you have in mind, Shammah?
Have you ever been to Bethlehem? It's lovely this time of night.